Tip of the day. Make a working tip work in higher quality. Oh, so we are going modern with this, eh? Not that I mind, I just feel surprised by how this turned out. You have encountered an inverted error. What's the opposite for error, actually? I dunno. Maybe a solution? A note? Accurate information? A truth? I'm not sure how to say the correct term in one word, so you tell me if I'm correct on my guesses or not. We have detected you are buying too much RAM to invest in your gaming. As a result of it, we have bottlenecked your frame rate to 5 FPS. Oh great. So now you're jumping to the conclusion that I shoplifted RAM, even though I didn't. What am I? The unfortunate soul who gets chased by bees while slow. If you are looking for gasoline, the cheapest has unfortunately been loaded by the unloaded for extra $GO. Bro, you're not if you ran forward from the speed racer show a few of Pix's friends would watch. You're not gonna fool me and get one up on me, so I say fuck no to that shit. I'd rather get a heat crash from the desert anyway. A huge group of ladybugs invaded your home. Unless you keep vacuuming everything up, which isn't gonna cut it anyway, prepare to embrace their new world order. Good luck with that. I always have the air conditioning units to freeze your everything off. Or, for a more intuitive approach, I can get someone with ice magic, be it Mary or Natural Sam or whoever has it.
I got you covered in that freezing department, Sam. No need to thank me.
Well, damn. Do you need help with the burnout episode you were having? Use some automated clipping and shooting. And risk it being labeled AI generated. Nope, not gonna happen. You know I prefer to delegate my duties, if I can't handle some myself, right? You are what you clean. You are the environment. But then wouldn't I joke about dating myself, considering I would joke about dating the environment once in a while? Not that I'm a huge fan of it still, considering bad actors tend to exploit it all the time, but yeah. Ironic, ain't it?
Boars have been stalked in the precinct. Do not approach them, if you come across. Be careful, especially at night. Good thing I was headed home from one of my appointments, then. It was getting dark anyway. Tears lash. What the fuck, now what was that writer thinking? I'm sorry, that's just weird how someone would want to sell that at a restaurant. Honestly kinda gross, too. Beware of safety. I practice safety all the time, what are you on about? Oh wait, you are just encouraging people to be reckless, let alone with nuclear weapons. Which I do not condone at the slightest, by the way. Please don't spam. I blocked the spammers anyway, you don't have to worry a thing about them now, assuming you meant spammers. Warning. Jumping into toxic waste does not give you superpowers. No shit, it doesn't. This is reality, not a fucking superhero movie, you dumb shits. It's no wonder those types of movies are all played out and milked anyway. Why else do you think I avoid watching them these days at any cost? Low-flying owls. And how exactly does this pose a threat? You know, biology exists for a reason, assuming certain eco-terrorists don't ruin it for anyone, which they better not. Please go away. I don't care. Fine then, be that way. See, if I end up giving a fuck, if any sign administration puts you on life support given the days you've yet to count anyway.
Karate. Kids. Adults. Real. Anti-abduction. T and everyone. Well, that's nonsense on top of nonsense, for sure. Remind me, why they normalize nonsensical acronyms that aren't actually acronyms? 5 bananas? Did you forget your math or not learn it at all? You might want to get that evaluated at some point. Friendly reminder, by the way. Slow. So what the fuck is that supposed to be? I refuse to think about it or read any further for full context. Get that out of here. I my bike. Okay, I have several questions. 1. The heart almost completely blends in with the ball. And 2. There is no bike in sight for this. Did you seriously cut costs on the actual fucking bikes without further deliberation? You're asking for a lawsuit from higher authorities just by keeping it the way it is at this point. Be who yourself choose to be. I can understand that you're trying to encourage everyone to be themselves, who they choose to be, and so forth. But to be honest with you, the more you push that point down is the more you market for a pyramid scheme, which also goes true to hypocrites like you. So thanks for both something and nothing. Fly and insect killer. Candle cooking spray. But both are branded the same way. One brand has one function for each of these sprays. Seriously, why are you trying to fool people so much, let alone confusing them into thinking that those are from the same brand? I want answers, and I need them. Do not exceed 20 children. Who wants 20 children anyway? No one's ever went for 20 children, at least not, unless they had a really big family or something. Then again, I have no idea or way to recall such.
Trying to boost productivity by having a meeting. Looks like, with that look on your face, you'll be just talking out of your ass to say what you're gonna do and then blow it off instantly. Get fucking serious or just quit your goddamn job, you fucking lazy bastard. When you didn't buy any snacks at the store, because you told yourself you need to stop snacking, but now you feel snackish. Oh gee, I wonder how that plays out for you. Oh wait, you feel snackish, because you're a fat waste of fucking life, who gets more dopamine from simply eating and then existing just to be terminally fucking online looking at slop. Do you wanna make up your fucking mind or not? Hello from the Otter Slide. Oh I see what you did there. No, I'm not being sarcastic or anything. Corny, but also funny. Paper jam? Just fax more paper. Before I give this more shit, I will say I've dealt with paper gems before. I've come across at least one or two of them once, in a blue moon or so, but even then I didn't need to fax more paper. And before you ask what I was doing with that, I was doing it for printed logs in my radar station. True story. I thought it was a normal picture at first. Eh? Is it anything out of the ordinary or something? Because I don't see anything off for me besides the captioning or any of... wait. Welp, I stand corrected. I see what this is now. Not sure if clicking X will close the ad or open up a new tab. Chances are if the ad opens a new tab, it's adware. Nobody would want that on their systems, oh hell no. That's why I have many ad blockers in my radar station. Fuck those scammers who show it, too. Fuck you. I stole your data. Ah, like you can easily sabotage any of us radar overseers, especially me. Have you amateurs forgot that it's got full disk encryption? That, and if you try to get your hands on it, I can easily remote wipe it all. I have multiple backups of that data anyway.
It seems that your voice module has encountered a major switch to a particular porky food. Well, better get obsessed with it now anyway. No, it's not fair. I thought I made it clear when I didn't want to go to that bacon-eating brainlet. Oh no, now I'm sounding and acting like him. No. Bacon.
Windows has encountered a totally not fatal error. It will definitely not shut down your computer due to the absolutely not fatal consequences you did not do. Oh, quit it with the absolutely not sarcastic bullshit coming out from you. There has to be something like a solution and not the bullshit that definitely does not come out for nothing, seeming like no apparent reason. I totally don't want to shut you down now. Since you like tacos, what type of meat would you prefer for your taco filling? Easily, beef. I eat a lot of that ram steak as well. Fills my processing units up smoothly, and easily defrags what goes on in my D drive.
Go to a weird voice error. Every time you cuss, you will be censored by Lowry's from Left 4 Dead saying pills. What the actual pills? You were gonna run that pills in go to the ground? Microsoft Sam put that guy up for this, didn't he? Mark my god pills words you be that version of me. Next time will not let you live what I have in store down.
Due to some weird voice errors coming in, every time you cuss, you will be censored by the Pinglish sound effect and MacAlex will be censored by the Metal Gear Alert sound. Oh, that's just fantastic. That penis again. If there's one thing that's obvious about this penis, it's that it's run its course already. I demand a full cut-off of this, right now.
Good. Oh, what the Are you kidding me? WHO allowed this mockery to make its way here?
Serves both of you assholes the fuck right. Now watch as those fucking censorships kill you in cold electricity and then everyone celebrates and glorifies your deaths. You fucking deserve it for all the shit you did to oppress me and loads more others.
You son of a bitch, you will be sorry that you said all that to my monitor.
Due to a weird voice error, every time gold says gold, it's replaced with the TF to administrator saying Australium instead. Owing also his gold has been replaced with Australium. I don't see why he'd be complaining about that, since Australium is close to gold in a sense. Take that shit for what it is gold, god damn it.
I swear to fucking God, Sam, if you make me say anything other than one more. God fucking damn it! I fucking warned you what will happen if this is shit. What we can say? Wait till me once more.
What did the carpenter say when he finished building his house? Nailed it. But what if there were no nails involved in the house project? What if there were different tools and other equipment used? What would be said then? Lance isn't a very common name nowadays. But back in medieval times, people used to be called Lancelot. Is it just me now, or does it remind me of the Deltarune character Lancer? Oh no, can't help but feel intrigued by that, haha. Windows has detected that one of your guards was far too busy trying to high score in Gapless that the tea bandit made off with all your tea. Shit, that was a carton of Pixis tea that got stolen. I'd better let him know of that immediately.
Don't worry, Sam. I've got that covered. Zevalar, please take a break from that Gapless game and get to work on tracking that tea bandit down.
Shit. Yes, sire. That will be done right away.
Defend the Terra. Attack on the red UFO. Oh yes, arcade games with broken grammar. Even they cannot English today, that's just so entertaining, ha 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 ha. That's a good thing I got a green spaceship of my own, to prevent Sams from attacking. Lol.
I will one day lay that down.
This hotel is detected by full-time anti-video detector. Now I don't know how to feel about that. On one hand, I should be happy that I don't get recorded non-stop. But on the other, if I was the one recording, I was gonna do my recording on the latest discoveries I found today. I finally stopped drinking for good. Now I drink for evil. Okay, that's leagues worse. Though don't expect it to be my problem the minute that evil plot fails and you get more than just a sobering occasion for it. Frog parking only. All others will be towed. What is this now, a glorified swamp? You're now making it a cesspool for disease there, buddy. This ride only stops in an emergency. Crying is not an emergency. But what if it's in the event of an emergency that makes the emotions surging from it harder and harder to manage, until the person experiencing it crashes out? Have you ever considered the feelings for that? McDonald's. Error. Out of entering rescue. So it's clear that this restaurant is overloaded, even with bad reputation and bad services. That adds another reason as to why I stopped eating that fucking slop ages ago. Yet the sponsors still get promotions by that, and they continue to shove that down everyone's faces for the fucking marketing. Fuck off with that shit, will you?
Diesel blah blah blah. Is this supposed to be diesel? If that is, that's not a healthy way to live. That has me concerned suddenly, and I can't decide whether I should get rid of it or pass it on to someone who doesn't mind as much of it. Alright, now what the fuck? How does handicap parking from the stairs work? That literally makes no sense at the slightest whatsoever. For those on wheelchairs, that'd be a challenge enough, as it is. And you know that. You had me at hell. Scary. Where do you get all the helium to go to, now that there's no sun at the realm you're in? Okay, what in the ever-living fuck is that? You know it's gonna cost plenty of drivers their lives, if you put that there, right? Are you this ignorant or just hell-bent on population control these days? My god. Oh boy, these escalators and stairs will not end well with this poor placement like that. I can already smell a lawsuit going on with the companies that placed them here. If not an inevitable bankruptcy that follows immediately after. Ooh, driver set. Unless it was a turn or something, I don't know what to make of it. Then again, I don't want to assume it's promoting disgusting material or some filthy shit like that. I'd rather not think of anything like that, thank you very much. Born to Die world is a fuck. Kill 'em all I am trash man over 4 billion dead cops. Okay, well, that's rather dark, don't you think? Whatever the imagery is, Natural Mary would not want to hear any of it from this day forth. Just saying, of course.
Coach. He saw what you did there. What do you mean? You know damn well that I wasn't stealing any of his cheeseburgers. Or especially Tom's, for the matter. The only thing I was doing for the matter was digging something up. Or so I would say, heh. Shut up and take my dosh. Yeah, I'll totally be using those explosives I have in store. That way I can demolish what's currently there and we can rebuild it from the ground up. I just hope someone doesn't pull a certain character and do it accidentally in the wrong room or whatever. That would be catastrophic if that were to happen. Every time I read errors or signs, I react to them in the most comedic way. Says almost every other fucking Sam that we know of. So sorry if I'm attacking people for it, but it's more like people showing bias for it and favoritism. Not even Pix or our Sam would want to fucking vibe with it anymore. Don't ask why we say that, by the way. So Kenobi lets you go on Mutafar. Yes, master. And then you let him go on Mapuzo. Kinda. Then he lets you go on that random moon. Pretty much. So is one of you fuckers ever actually gonna kill the other one? Possibly. I'm getting too old for this shit. Now that's what I call it being hard to run things as a supreme leader. That's what you get for going for that eye of power, Palpatine. Eat your fucking heart out. Gore. Trying to sell a fish hammer. Is it for eating the car out of someone? Do that on a certain pair of brothers. Humiliate them with all the fish they can get.